Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Simulator news video. Pretty exciting news today, well yesterday, that the North Wales Coastal is going to be coming back to the Train Simulator store after, I think it's been, a year or two since it went? Probably completely less than that. But yeah, Anglesey arrival. So we've got an article to go through and also some news from Jamie, which was added after the article come out. So, the scenic North Wales coastline from Crewe to Holyhead is returning to Train Simulator on January the 20th. So we are 1 week away, so next Thursday, with Avanti West Coast and Transport for Wales, as I think originally it was Virgin Trains and Arriva. Let's recap the history of this famed line. Ever since the Act of Union in 1801, which saw Ireland become part of the United Kingdom, people have strived to improve the connection between the two isles. The 19th century was still young, and all communication was bound by horse-drawn transport and sailing ships of the day. Ships for Dublin would arrive at Dun Lagater, formerly known as Kingstown, and frequently departed Holyhead, Wales. This was the shortest trip for boats to take. As years went by, many improvements were made to existing roads in order to make the journey to Holyhead that much easier. However, nothing would revolutionise the Welsh-Irish connection like the arrival of the railways in the 1840s. Two railway companies would form the basis of what today is the North Wales coastline. The first was the Chester and Crewe Railway, which linked the two communities in 1840, and only a few years later the Chester and Holyhead Railway was incorporated. The latter's route was proposed by the father of railways himself, George Stephenson. Knowing full well the coastal route along the Irish Sea would be best for hauling mail traffic to and from Ireland. The full line was completed not long after and was ready to transform communications across seas by August 1848. Irish mail would regularly work from London to Crewe along the path of the West Coast Main Line before continuing onwards to Holyhead and finally Ireland. By this point, the original Chester and Crewe Railway had already been absorbed by the Grand Junction Railway, and the Chester and Holyhead Railway followed suit in 1859, when it became part of the London and North Western Railway. The London and North Western Railway, being in control of the West Coast Main Line and now the line to Holyhead, saw an opportunity for a spike in tourist traffic. Trains were put on to serve seaside resorts like Rhyl, Colwyn Bay and along the Llandudno branch, setting in stone the line's popularity. Without a doubt, the most iconic and historic point along the line is its proximity to Conwy Castle. In fact, the railway itself uniquely passes right alongside the ancient structure and even passes through the still standing city walls, which I've actually been to before and seen it all myself, which is brilliant. With the grouping of railway companies in 1928 to form the Big Four, the London North Western Railway network became part of the London Midland and Scottish Railway. A further popular era ensued. As British Railways arrived, however, certain specials were cut from the timetable, and the North Wales coastline would be relegated back to a freight-heavy powerhouse. Today, freight is less common among the line, although it has remained a local and long-distance passenger haven, with Transport for Wales and Avanti West Coast combining to serve the line dozens of times a day. Now, an important question: what happens if you already own the route? So you own the original, which I think come out in 2016. The North Wales coastline will be arriving on January the 20th. Players who own both of the already existing Arriva and Virgin Trains branded routes, the North Wales Coastal Crewe to Llandudno and North Wales Coast Route Extension Crewe to Holyhead, will receive this new version in their library containing Avanti West Coast and Transport for Wales. Do not worry about the original routes and branding, they will stay a part of your collection. So pretty much if you already own it, you get the new one and everything will still stay the same. So happy days. And I think that is it for the article. And then there's a bit of news from Jamie, which I saw, which got put into the Discord after. If you have only the North Wales Coastal Crewe to Llandudno route and not the extension, you won't get the free update. You need to own both that and the extension. That is a note from Jamie there. That is the news video, so I should be showing this off when it does come out. Looking forward to I haven't been on this route before, but looking forward to getting on it and seeing the places I've been on holiday many times. It's gonna be good. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's Train Simulator news video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, to the merch store, and to the article. But with that, thanks for coming, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye guys.